Good evening, everyone. My name is Jerry Bell, and I will be giving my informative speech on cultural insensitivities of slavery during the 19th century through the Civil War. The topic of this informative speech will be on Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was a slave who was born in Maryland in a shack. While he was an infant, he was separated from his mother and sent to live with his maternal grandmother. His mother died when he was about 7 years old, and he never knew his father, and was alleged to believe that his father was a possible previous slave owner. Frederick Douglass started to learn the alphabet at the age of 12, despite the fact that it was against the law to teach slaves to read. As Douglass learned and began to read newspapers, political materials, and books of every description, he was exposed to new realms of thought that led him to question and condemn the institution of slavery. Over the years, Douglass read a number of books. For example, The Columbian Order, which clarified and defined his views on freedom and human rights. As word of Douglass' exceptional education and experience with literature spread throughout the region, he was hired to teach other slaves on various plantations how to read. Books he used were the New Testament for Sunday school sessions, as well as other novels. However, over the next few months, slave owners discovered the teachings of Frederick Douglass and erupted in a violent manner to quell the teachings. This created a problem for Frederick Douglass, but he was able to finally overcome the problem and resolve the matter at hand. Frederick Douglass initially attempted to escape from slavery 3 times. 2 times he had failed, but the 3rd time he was successful. This occurred on September 3rd, 1838, when Douglass finally escaped by a train to Havre de Grace, Maryland, and then connecting to New York City. When Frederick Douglass arrived in New York, he decided he wanted to continue traveling onward to Massachusetts, where he would join various organizations that were against slavery and the harsh treatment and injustices inflicted on slaves in the South. As a leader in the 19th century, Frederick Douglass took on the goal of addressing the cultural insensitivities and injustices of slavery. He became an advocate for anti-slavery and spoke at numerous anti-slavery meetings and associations throughout the North. As Douglass addressed these issues, he became a spokesperson for a lot of political officials, to include President Lincoln. And it was through Frederick Douglass's effort to address and his oratory skills that he was able to convey to President Lincoln the injustices and the insensitivity of slavery and its impact on people seeking to be free, that would have a profound influence on President Lincoln given the Emancipation Proclamation. My name is Jerry Bell. Thank you.